Hello, 7th graders. This is Ms. Piombo, one of your 2 librarians, here to talk to you about summer reading. It seems kind of early, right? But the book fair is happening next week, earlier than usual. So we wanted to give you a quick preview of what you can expect to find there. All of the books that are on your list will be available to you at the fair. And if you've been with us before, it's going to run fairly similarly, but of course you have plenty of new books to choose from this year. So we will not be handing out the summer reading packets yet. That will happen later so that you don't lose them before the summer. But if you're curious about what your list looks like, you can find that on our new Hillview Library website, hvlibrary.wordpress.com. You would navigate to the Reading tab and then scroll down and find Summer Reading. And once there, you'll find your list. Of course, we will have copies to preview at the book fair as well. And as in previous years, you will have to read 2 books for the summer. 1 book will be your complete own free choice, and 1 should be from one of the authors or the book itself from the list. You do not have to purchase your books for summer reading. The public library will have lots of copies of the books as well as copies of our lists, and the Hillview Library will be providing ebooks through Overdrive. We will have collections, so you can notice that there's a collection right now for Hillview's summer reading for incoming 7th. You would be for incoming 8th graders, and you can download these books onto just about any device. You can read them even on a laptop, even on an iPod. There's directions on the library website, or you can bring your device to us before the end of the school year and we can show you how to check out those books. So now I'd like to just give you a quick taste of a few of the books that you can find at the Summer Reading Book Fair next week. Does your family have an emergency stash of food? How long do you think it would last for? A week? 2 weeks? A month? Well, Miranda's really hoping that her family's stash of food lasts a lot longer because the moon has been knocked closer to the earth, and that causes all kinds of problems, including volcanoes that fill the skies with ash, meaning that no more food is going to be produced for the foreseeable future on those farms. So Miranda and her family are struggling every day just to survive. This is a book that made me want to fill my garage with food, but it feels very real. Miranda's a real teen, just like you, living in a particularly normal house until this thing happens. And I have to say that I don't normally do this, but this is one of those books where about midway through, I read to the end. I just went straight to the end and had to know if Miranda survived, because honestly, I didn't see how it was going to happen. If you're willing to be freaked out like that, then I suggest you read Life as We Knew It. And as you can see, it is available on both of our ebook platforms. If you're an action fan, one of these 2 books should be right up your alley. In Steelheart, Brandon Sanderson asks the question, what if superheroes came, but they were evil? In this book, a young boy tries to overthrow an evil man of steel. David has one thing in his favor and one thing only. He's the only one who's ever seen Steelheart bleed. In Dangerous, a young girl takes a trip to a NASA-like boot camp, but it turns dangerous as she uncovers a plot to destroy the Earth, and it's up to Maisie to become the hero the world needs. Don't let all the awards on the cover of Kwame Alexander's The Crossover fool you. This is a quick read and a really fun one. Josh loves 2 things best in the world, basketball and rap, but his twin brother Jordan seems to outshine him in everything. Now Jordan has a girlfriend, their father is mysteriously sick, and with the championship coming up, the brothers can't just ignore each other. They need to learn to work together more than ever. If you're a fan of The Fault in Our Stars, chances are you're eagerly awaiting the movie Paper Towns that comes out on July 24th. But if you haven't already read John Green's book, then you're cheating yourself if you just go to see the movie, because John Green is so funny, I can't even begin to tell you. In this book, Quentin has a childhood friend named Margot, and now she's basically ignoring him all the time. She's much too popular for Quentin. He's kind of a band geek, but he still harbors a secret crush on her. One night, Margot invites Quentin out on an all-night wild revenge spree, but then she disappears the next morning. He thought it was the beginning of something beautiful, and now she's gone. So Quentin goes looking for Margot, but as he unravels clue after clue, he begins to become afraid of what he's going to find. So definitely read the book before the movie comes out. Okay, so the book fair is open next week, Monday through Thursday. We're available before school, during brunch, during lunch, after school, and an open house, and it is in the library. Of course, remember, you do not have to buy your books, but the book fair is a great opportunity for you to preview everything that's on your summer reading, flip through them, get an idea of what you would like to read. And of course, more information about summer reading, including the paperwork that you'll need to get signed, will be available after the testing week. If you have any questions, you know where to find us at your library.